What it do, y'all?
Hi.
Yes. So we here for a Thursday night show tonight. We have the usual rotation, but that's okay. We came to spice up your Thursday and talk about some stuff. I got the crew here with me. Hey, crew.
Hey, girl.
Yes.
Y'all
Man,
dry?
I
What's
what's
know.
going on?
happening?
That heat thing got y'all
They act like they done been in football
percolated?
practice or something.
I know. 2 days.
But nonetheless, they gonna pep up in a minute. We're gonna give them a little time to wake up and get themselves together. So we're gonna come to you with a good show as always. During the intro, y'all supposed to be liking and sharing and doing all that stuff. So get at it. Gerard gonna drop the intro. I expect it to be on everybody's page by the time we come back from the intro.
They the Ross new podcast, who want the smoke? Coming raw and uncut like who want this dope? Whatever you want, they for sure to cover the topic. From racial issues to fashion flies to cockpit. Y'all ain't never get it like this, cause they ain't never did it like this. We on our this the way the cookie crumbles for y'all. She gon' bring the inspiration to all. You know what's up with her. And this shit manifesting is a vision. And y'all gon' love TJ cause he the realest. From the heart of a mob, they the start of it all. You looking for a holler and holler at Gerard. The professor, nothing lesson, coming at you with the lessons. Get your edge if you knowin' what's good for you. They educated, but they still keep it hood for you. Won't need another, this one here really do it for you.
Baby, the floor is yours. Yeah, baby, I'm on the floor is yours. If it come down to the floor is yours. Let me show you how pro the floor is yours. 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 The floor is
Yes, we got one of them talk show introductions.
I like that.
Like the way it flow. When Gerard get it going on time, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're just gonna keep on pretending like it didn't happen.
It's been a real man. That's the first time in about 20 that I kind of fumbled it, but hey, we good.
But you know, we got to pick on the one that you screw up. But it's okay.
Right.
So again, welcome crew. Hey audience. I see we got some people that jumped in and said good evening. Hey y'all. So we finna get in here and talk. Again, before we get started talking, make sure you have liked, subscribed, followed, click the notifications, all that good stuff, and invited everybody to come watch with you. Go on and tune in, get it on your page. Let's go, okay? I'm finna throw the ball to Debbie J. Boom.
Listen, I'm gonna say the same thing Miss Cookie said. Listen, we definitely need y'all to start sharing on your pages, getting your friends and family hyped about what we're trying to bring to y'all. So please, please, please go like, share, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of that, IG. Please go, because we got some good stuff we're trying to get to y'all. We're making major moves over here, and we cannot do it without y'all, and we're doing it for y'all, because the floor is yours, baby. So we got a hot topic for you tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump in this thing. Today's topic is an absolutely good one. Facebook has several different emojis to help you express your thoughts about any post that you see, where it's a sponsored post, a friend post, or even someone you don't even know. With that being said, each person has a different thought on the different emojis. For example, what is the difference between liking a post versus hearting a post? I mean, you spend the extra 0.3 seconds to hold that down a little bit longer for it to be a heart. So how do you feel when someone hearts your picture? Are they showing interest in you? Do you think they trying to jump in your DMs or whatever? What if someone of the opposite sex hearts your mate's picture? How you feel about that? Do you feel like he's cheating? Do you feel like it's opening Pandora's box for people to come in and like, oh, he look good, I want him type thing? Are they showing interest in you? It's just does that mean that person wants your mate? So that's what we want to talk about today, because it has been brought to our attention. Hey, that's what we're here for. We're going to address it. So, I mean, James, what's your take on that?
I think it depends on, everything always depends on the person, right? I do think it's funny that some people put that much emphasis in these nonverbal forms of communication. I've even seen memes being made where saying stuff like, you can have 100 hearts, it always got to come one hater to like your post. Well,
I see that,
I'm still liking it though. You know what I'm saying? Or, and speaking of, I can give you a personal example. You just gave an example about what if somebody of the opposite sex, like your mate stuff, what if somebody of the same sex hearts your stuff? Like, I remember one time I hit one of my frat brothers up and I told him happy birthday on Facebook, and he hearted my post. And I said, don't do that. We can't say that anymore. It's not the 80s. Remember that thing we used to say when people do
it's a man love violation, basically.
But if you do it now, like, you can't do it because it's Gay Pride Month right now and you'll get in trouble and all that. But the stuff you used to do back in the 90s, he's like, my bad, bro. I didn't want to come across dry. So basically he was saying, like, some people interpret like if they're being nice or you're being nice and you just like the post, it's like, wow, that's it? Like that's not enough for them. I just think that's funny. But what y'all think?
Man, like I said, them haters come, you got 30 hearts and one like. I be feeling some kind of way about them. Like, why didn't you heart? When you're in Rome, do what the Romans do. I need you to spend them extra 0.3 seconds and hold and give me my heart now. I'm not too anal about that. It doesn't bother me at all. But I do have one person that will not heart none of my stuff, regardless of what I post, regardless of how many hearts I get. They're always going to just give me that blue thumb. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I noticed it, but I guess self-consciously it bothers me. I don't know, because I have noticed it. But in real life in general, no.
How do you know, though? So, I mean, do you put the extra... So, be honest, we keeping it real, right? So, basically what you're saying is you exert the extra energy to go and check to see who like, who love, who laugh, who did. You like looking at the different reactions. Is that what you're doing there?
No, it's just when I get the notification on my phone, it comes up so-and-so liked it. Whatever, you can say whatever you want to. No, it really doesn't bother me. Now, if it was someone that I was interested in, a dude I was trying to pursue, and he only gave me my blue thumbs, that I feel like that would bother me, honestly.
Why?
But why? Because hell, you need to be loving my stuff if you're trying to get with me.
But he took the time out to like it, and you mad because it wasn't a heart. Bless your heart.
He need to be my biggest supporter. I need a heart, a hug emoji, something. You need to be my biggest supporter.
But we all know that your real biggest supporter gonna be the one that ain't liking, loving, and commenting on everything. It be the thirsty ninjas that be liking and loving and you look amping you up and gassing you up. The dude that you laying with every night, he probably just hitting that like button or right next to you. Like, yeah, you look good in that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna notice me after this 230-second love on this post right here.
Miss Cookie, what you got, Miss Cookie?
So for me, honestly, I don't even go back in to see who liked and loved. The only time that I go in and look at it is if it's like a weird reaction. Like if I posted, hey, I graduated, and one of the reaction was like sad. Like who the hell put sad on it? Then it makes me curious enough to go in and look at it. But outside of that, I don't look to know who did what, unless it's just something out of line. Now, I have noticed, it's been times when I've noticed like, if I post something, so like somebody made a post and everybody was like, congratulations, good job, so proud of you, this, that, and the other. And then I went and posted something. And like, I noticed that when I was posting or when I went in to post, everything was love, love, love. They reacted to every one of them as love. But then mine was a care. And then everything after mine was love, love, love. And so I thought that was weird. So like if it's something that's just kind of like a one
Stand
standalone
out.
something,
Yeah.
that may be weird to me, but for me, I got a big personality. So y'all know me. I be jumping around, yelling and screaming. So I'm gonna love everything. Like I never like stuff. I'm like,
Me too. I always put love on it.
so
Yeah.
and it's boys or girls or whoever else, but I don't expect everybody else to do that for me because everybody's personality ain't that way. Like some people only like things, they don't love anything. They just
Yeah.
hit like on it. So I ain't over here trying to check you because you didn't like. I mean, because you like my post instead of loving my post.
Yeah.
And that's I don't have the time to go in and do that. Like it's not that deep.
No, I understand, but I think that whether people want to admit it or not, because some people act like they so above social media and like they don't.
Yeah.
Like, I was messing with you there, like, so you going back and checking? Because I check my shit. You damn right, I do. I want to see who did what, because if I post something that's like you said that people normally would like, and somebody laughing at it, that's weird to me. Like, what you laughing? What's so funny? And like I've always said that Facebook. I remember a long time ago I posted something like Facebook needs to come up with like a care button or a virtual hug or something, because I always thought it was weird. Like if you posted somebody died and they liked the status, I don't want to like that. That's weird.
Yeah. See, I always look at it like an acknowledgement versus I'm liking it. I always that's
Yeah.
how
A like is a like, because when you think about it, it's a thumbs up. Like, hey, my dog died.
LOL, lots of love.
My grandmama died. And then also we gotta also remember that some people got big thumbs, man. And you know, you can accidentally be trying to click on the care button and do the laugh at somebody's grandmama dying. That's messed up.
yeah. Hey, Miss Nita say, appreciate you tuning in and responding, Nita. She says, I don't care what reaction I get off my post. It's my stories I watch, period. So I'm wondering, so if you don't mind, let us know why the stories matter over the post.
And
Because with the stories though, you can see who viewed it and know if they liked it or didn't like it. So you're watching every single story I put up, but you ain't liking nothing. But when you do a post, you can't tell who actually sees it.
But
So you may have like 300 views on your post.
But you can't tell me that every post that you see and every story that you see that you liking them. Surely some of them that you just scrolling through.
Yeah, I do. Like Jamaica page.
I am.
If I'm behind a few days on Jamaica page, I go down her page and start liking it just because that's my best friend. I'm gonna go like her stuff. That's my girl. I don't know. I don't know why I'm like
You
that.
tell about the story though.
But on stories too, that's the same thing.
I say,
'Cause
and
now
I
you
think
actually see me viewing it.
and I think everybody's so different. First off, I think it'd be too much weight in this. But we live in a day and age where even the kids are being told this is what makes you important, because now going viral is a big thing to do. Oh, I gotta be viral. I gotta be viral.
Yes.
Whatever else. But hell, do it really matter that much? Because half the people that's liking you on Facebook don't like you in real damn life. And so they'll see you out in public and they ain't got a thumbs up, a heart, a care, a damn cry, or this lady. They ain't got nothing to give to you if they see you out in public. But just because you posted on my page really don't mean that you carry no weight in my world. So let's start there.
And
But
let's
then I saw that Nita said that on the story it's a little different because the reaction in the comment goes to the DM. And so it's like, for me, it's been a whole learning experience, because prior to having a business, I didn't give a I didn't care about Facebook. I wasn't watching it that hard. I wasn't checking it. Now I feel obligated to go and check it and say stuff back and do all this stuff. But I remember the first time I got something from a story, I was like, why is this person in my inbox? Like, don't come over here and talk to me. Like, I done had a whole moment about it, not knowing that it's normally what happens. But we live in a day and age, I guess, where you got to have this social media etiquette and be so sensitive in dealing with people when it comes to this stuff. And it shouldn't even be that damn deep.
Why does it have to be labeled as sensitive though? I mean, like, let's be real.
Because that's being sensitive.
But it's not though, because like to me it's almost like, I don't look at it like as a form of sensitivity, right? And I'm not one way or another. And I know I'm not the most sensitive person in the world, but I look at it like as a form of etiquette. Because let's be honest, we actually deal with people we interact with people more through social media and technology than we do in real life, especially over the course of the last 2 or 3 years. So I think that there are societal and social norms on how we interact in public in person, and I think that those same type of ideology and logic has now matured over and went into social media and technology. Like if you see somebody you know and you extend your hand to shake it, and they put their elbow out, you gonna jump back. What are you doing? Like
I get what you're saying, James, but what I'm saying though, I get what you're saying, but I think to Cookie point, I think we do put too much into it. Because my thing is, what if you just got a few moments and that you're on there, and then you don't get on there for another? Well, now people are saying like, "Hey, all these people on my page, and you don't never like my stuff." And I mean, if somebody got 3,000-4,000 friends, man, you're not gonna see everybody on your timeline. So I really do believe.
I get it. Now that I find that super humorous when people like post stuff like, "I'm about to go on a
cleaning spree."
Like, why are you making an announcement? Just go do it. Go pull the trigger. Nobody cares. Like,
oh, I'm finna get off. I'm finna get off social media.
Yeah, that one too. Let me make an announcement about it, or let me make this long extended post how I don't.
Because when you're making an announcement that you're leaving, they don't want you to feel like, oh, she don't like my stuff no more. She don't like, we got beef. People are sensitive about that. And like Miss Cookie was saying earlier about the kids, Diamond's birthday was last week. She wants to know how many people liked her post and told her happy birthday. And I'm up here, you at 300, girl. You got 200 comments, boo.
But where she get that from?
But look at where they learned it from, though.
Thank you.
Look where they learned it from.
I'm
just like Miss Cookie on this one, because I really can care less about likes or all that stuff right there. You know, and it's like, actually, honestly, when you see this stuff, it's like that dopamine, that adrenaline rush. I'm serious, because I can say I don't care, but when I see this show, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what people like? This don't even really make no sense. You know what I'm saying? But we've come so. This is like a social norm. Like before I had a business, I didn't even really care about social media like that. And to this day, I still like look at it in that aspect. But I'm just saying, like, because I have a business now, I feel like I have to do it because that's part of my business. That's part of my marketing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, we got all this dopamine stuff going on, and we just got all this stuff happening with likes. We looking at this, and I have to honestly limit myself with social media, because I know I can get on here and I can start looking at stuff, and that my 15-minute limit don't turn into 30 or 45 minutes. So I have time frames that I get on here and look at stuff, and I don't go past that, because I know it could consume you, man, and this stuff take a lot of time out of you.
Nita got me over here killing myself. She said she made her post about the clean out, and she said, I don't care, let me get a few views on my story, 100 reactions, and I'm lit.
But it do release the dopamine and stuff. Like you're saying, it do make you feel good. Like, especially if it's a birthday post and you get 500 likes and 300 people commenting. Like, these people literally took the time out. I literally go through. It takes me a couple of days to go through, and I love every single comment. And I comment thank you on everybody's, because you took the time out for me on my birthday to make me feel special. The next few days, I'm dedicating to going back and loving each comment. That's what I do.
I'll do that too. Like birthday stuff, I'll go back. Or if it's my kid's birthday and I done posted them, then I put them in charge of going back. Tell these folks thank you. They told you happy birthday or whatever. So I do that. But I guess what I don't like about it is we'll do it in the social media realm, but we won't do it face to face. And some of it is just fake. It's just for show, and it's just because we've been told that's the correct thing to do. Maybe it needs to be some social media etiquette 101 type class teaching things. Because
Cookie, you right. Support my business.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say about that. Support, if you love me, support my business.
Exactly. Are our thoughts and ideology about this based on our generation? Because we are, if you are a millennial or an exit or a latter generation X, then you, like, we were the last generation to grow up BS before social. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's different to us because we existed in a world before all of this existed. So it's not that's why it could not be a big deal to us because we've dealt without. But I don't know if those same type of beliefs would be prominent to like to your daughter or to my son who grew up off that. And you got to remember, they're like, especially over the last 2 years, their only form of communicating with people their own age was through social media when they were going to school virtual and doing all of these things. Like, that's their entire life has existed around that realm of that reality.
Yeah, and you make a good point, but I think it's important that we put everything in perspective. And it could seem redundant, but I think you really have to have this conversation, because if not, they can get literally caught up in the thing. Like, if you don't get likes, then you're not popular. Or the other piece, some people are doing stuff to go
well, we say that, but at the same time, if I go back to 3rd, 4th grade Gerard, if you went back before they had anti-bullying laws, they didn't have no rules where if you bring a Valentine's Day card to school, you got to bring one for everybody in the class, or you can't bring it. It wasn't like that. It was like you was cool and you was lit if you had more Valentine's Day cards than everybody else at the Valentine's party when you would pass out and give them to people. And guess what you would do to a kid in class that you don't like? You ain't giving them one. So so that was and if you sit up here and tell me, like, back in 1st grade, 2nd grade, Valentine's Day card, like, I didn't care about that. Now you lying, because that was it.
But you're right though. But I'm just staying still though. It's worth the conversation to have, because again, if not, you can just get caught up in thinking that if you get liked or you don't get liked, that determines if people
Let's
like
play devil's advocate though. Is there any conversation that your parents could have had with you back in the 1st and 2nd grade that would have made you not care about the number of Valentine's Day cards?
I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you, but my point is that just because we didn't don't mean that it's not worth having.
Would it change your mind though?
Probably gave me something else to consider. What I'm saying is you equip people and give them something else to think about and let them know, like, hey, your value is not based off of how many likes you get on the phone.
Okay, let me ask them this. So when we're talking about the opposite sex, so if I'm liking a dude's post, just like James, you don't know me, I'm gonna go through your profile and start hearting all your pictures. Do you think I like you because I went through and hearted all your pictures? You think I'm flirting with you?
Yeah.
Why you think I'm flirting?
Especially when you go back to them pictures from 6 months ago.
I'm answering the question. I feel that you like me in that situation because you are purposely trying to trigger the algorithm. We all know that if you like old stuff, it becomes back active, and you would be aware of it. Like, let's say you posted a picture today and you had 500 likes. You're not going to get a notice about all 500 likes. Correct. So if some guy likes you and he goes and likes some pictures from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and he likes 4 or 5 of them joints, guess what's going to happen on your notification?
It's back in that thing.
It's going to trigger the algorithm, and you're going to take notice of this person liking your older pictures and making them become active on your social media again.
Well, not only that, if you're liking that many pictures, that seems like you got a
stalkerish.
Yeah, or not stalkerish. Like,
hey, we all know that it's only stalkerish to girls when they don't like the guy.
Really?
I'm a concur, because sometimes if they cute and you feeling what they talking about, you ain't got no problems with them over there liking that old picture. But when they ain't together, DJ, was it they shoes you was talking about? What was you talking about? That they had bad something and you wasn't feeling it. It was a long time. I don't know if it was teeth or shoes. You said something about them. You wouldn't like it.
She said she looked at the guy's shoes.
I look at the dude's shoes, but your teeth got to be on point too. My deal is we ain't finna have no goat mouth going around here.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I go through my memories and something come up from 10 years ago, and it's one of my homeboys, and because I'm the type of person, I I don't really dress based off fads. I just wear what I like. So a lot of the things that I have, like I could wear something from 10 years ago, nobody gonna like a regular polo or a t-shirt like this. Stuff like that don't go out of style. As opposed to like if I got a homeboy who had a tall tee on 15 years ago, you know, it's gonna be funny to me. So I'm the type of person I will comment on that picture or laugh at it or reshare it just so it can come up to make fun of my friends because I think it's funny.
Yeah, but let's think about this though. But to Deb, let's expound on Deb's question. What if you are liking one picture and you go like James, you like Deb picture, then you go Miss Cookie picture, then you go to IC picture. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're trying to flirt or shoot your shot in.
Correct.
I think that's what.
But I do feel like if somebody likes multiple in a row,
yeah,
a sign, or like the I call them the woke kings, the thirst kings. Like they gotta leave some type of poetic, super motivational post on every picture, and sometimes they be blowing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong person to be talking right now because I have a problem with people who be blowing up sixes, making them feel like nines all the time. Like, come on, calm down. Like you're doing.
But that's subjective. So they might be a nine.
Might be a nine in their mind. So my thing is, so what if you in a relationship with somebody and your significant other over here on the opposite sex picture, love and everything?
So when you say love and everything, qualify that. Tell me what you.
I mean, going through girls' pictures and love. Like they took the extra 3 seconds to slide over and let it hit.
How would I know though?
Oh, easy. Congressman. Just kidding.
But what's
Debbie J wants to know. Debbie J leaned in here. I don't know, but like if you for in my news feed or my notifications, it'll notify me that somebody else commented on something or they reacted to something, and so like I can see reactions that way sometimes. It ain't my stuff, but it'll say like Debbie J commented on James' picture or whatever. Yeah. So if you ain't never got one,
they can do that sometimes. Yeah.
I say, yeah, mine gives me notification. And sometimes when it first started doing it, I was like, why the hell you telling me about what other people do? I don't
actually, you can go to, if that person has their Facebook open, you can actually go to their account settings and you can see their recent, you can actually tell if they like a whole bunch of girls love their pictures. You can actually do it. I've done it before.
So I can see all of what somebody else liked from like
y'all just missed that though what she said at the beginning?
What?
I did it before.
If somebody left their page open.
I thought you was about the privacy
thing. The only way you're gonna get in there. I saw it on mine. I haven't looked at nobody else's, but I'm saying if they have to have theirs open in order for you to do that.
So you mean open like not private or open like they left it open on a
No, or like you have a password to it, so you just go.
You legit in their Facebook. Yeah, okay, I guess
you have to be actually in their Facebook. Yeah,
I'm just trying to clarify, James. I'm just trying to clarify.
You said it's an accident, though. She ain't trying to get in there.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you really care to know, their Facebook has to be open for you to go into their stuff to actually see it, because you can see what you've been doing. Like,
but just for clarity, though, I just want to make sure people understand it. I love Cookie pictures. I heart Cookie pictures. I heart Debbie J pictures. I heart IC pictures. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to shoot a shot at y'all or flirt with y'all.
It depends on the relationship too. Like when you know what's up, you know what's up. I mean,
my point
you don't know everybody's relationship.
No, what I'm saying though is that it's not necessarily meaning that you're trying to shoot your shot because you like a person page. So when people make that like a one size fit all, you out here for the streets because you like a post, I think you got to look at the other person that's making accusations. Maybe there's some insecurities there. And I'm not saying that person didn't cause them, but we got to look at it for what it is. Just because you like or heart a person picture. Because think about it this way, James. If that person feels that way, that every time you heart a person picture, that means that you're flirting. Why would that other person that's making that accusation, why would they post a picture so people can like it or heart it? If that's how they feel about it.
Okay, would you want your girl going through liking a whole bunch of dudes or loving a whole bunch of dudes?
Let me tell you what I'm not worried about. That
Exactly.
I promise you,
Oh,
I'm
wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody always want to be the bigger than person, right? So,
call me to the
No.
circle.
everybody's too,
Call me to the circle.
everybody's too whatever. Okay. So you're telling me that if you notice that, however you found out, if you found out by Debbie J means or an alternative way, if you, my bad, no, seriously.
Petty as hell.
All right. So if you found out, if you saw that the current person that you're dating or you're in a relationship with went and hearted her exes, like 6 of her exes' old pictures, you'd be like, oh, I don't care, it's just social media.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, if we at that
No,
level,
you just said, what I'm not worried about is that. So when this
So-
when that
so let me qualify my statement. If, because this is my thing, social media is just a means. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And my thing is, I am not going to chase you, worry about what you're doing. If that becomes an issue, I'm not saying like, oh, you can keep on doing it and you can flirt. I'm like, we have the discussion that we need to have, and maybe we're not made to be in a relationship. If you're out there seeking attention from people like that, that's what I'm saying.
Then the other part of that for me that you said was if they like somebody pictures from 6 months ago, the fact that you're going back to find old pictures wouldn't sit well with me. So I'm just saying, if it was something current in the timeline and you just see it, for me, that's different than you going back to dig for some old pictures that's from way back when. That don't sit well with me. Now, what I will say is, I have not so much looked at what a person is liking, but look at who liked or loved their pictures. And it's certain people that don't sit well with me loving pictures. And so I've had that moment, but not like where I'm like, oh, I don't want girls to love your pictures. Cause shit, you a looker. People gonna want to look at you and somebody gonna love it. Cause if wasn't nobody liking and loving your pictures, Cookie probably wouldn't be liking and loving you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not the 6 looker.
That's my point. So I think we can make it so much about social media, but a person that want to cheat out, I ain't gonna say they're not gonna be on social media to do it. Social media is just a means. There's other ways that people can do it. So my
that
thing
brings
is,
up a good point. Let me ask you this, and to the audience too. Is there such thing as cheating on social media? Is that a thing? Like let's say it's someone that the person has never met, never interacted with, and you see whatever inappropriate, can you cheat via social media? Is that a thing?
I think it is, and you're gonna have to qualify what cheating is, because some people say I didn't touch
Right,
it.
and that's my point. Like if it's like all conversation and likes and flirtatious, or what some people may perceive as flirtatious comments, but it's only on social media. That person live in California, you live in New York. You've never met, never talked to this person, or some Instagram IG model. Does that make a difference if it's not a?
I think if it bothers you, that communication is so important that you need to talk about it. Now, if that person tell you, hey, it's nothing, and do you take them at face value? But again, what Ms. Cookie said earlier, we can put too much value in these likes and hearts and all that stuff and really miss what it truly means. Again, I've been accused of being for the streets because I heart a female's picture. I'm like, man, that's not the last thing that was on my mind is trying to shoot my shot at her. So, just because they said it don't mean that it's true.
So
I'm sorry.
Because he's been quiet. Is there such thing as disrespectful posting, Terrence? That's what we need to know. T-Will, is disrespectful posting a thing?
Of course it is.
Disrespecting posts?
Disrespectful posting. Is there such?
Well, that all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you, I'm just saying, bro. Like if you got an understanding about something, like people do different things. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got people that, hey, that might be something that they do and they cool with. That ain't what I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? So,
but are you going to make that the be all end all rule because you're not cool with it?
No, we're talking about only strictly for you.
So this is just applying to me, is what you're saying.
You
so we're gonna have understanding about that. we're gonna have an understanding about that, because I feel like as a man, there's certain things that I'm not gonna do to my lady, and I feel like it should be vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things you shouldn't do that I feel disrespectful, and if I feel disrespectful about it, I'm definitely gonna say something. I feel like my lady should do the same.
Understood. So let me ask you this: do celebrities get a pass? Like, let's say you on
Hell
social
nah.
media, and you see your wife posted Denzel Washington or Boris
Them
Kodjoe.
Drake.
Hey man, don't disrespect me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you gonna have a conversation about that?
Yeah, because don't disrespect me. I do feel that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't hey, that's cool how you think, but hey, that's just
Ask
how
me,
I feel,
James.
bro.
Wait, so is it
That's what I'm not worried about. Is that what I said earlier?
yeah.
So seriously,
You feel celebrities get a pass?
what you mean? With my
Yeah,
if I'm
Because you feel like
your
they're
girlfriend
untouchable.
posts
Your girl
Denzel
can get
Washington,
them.
her man crush Monday. She get a pass?
wait, say that again now.
Your woman posts Denzel Washington as her man crush Monday. And she with you. She get a pass?
Hey man, yes, I don't care, bro. Like seriously, I
If
don't
she posted Terry that live around the corner, it'd be a problem?
Yes, and T will or me.
No, you.
No, this on you.
Hey, so here's the thing. So let's qualify it. And I really think there's a difference.
It is.
People, we've grown up and we have these crushes. Like Neil Long, I remember when she was running on Friday and she was jogging. Oh, Lord,
Slow.
boy,
Not the reenactment.
you know. But so we've had these crushes. So that's kind of part of our society. My thing is, I don't like those blanket rules because it supposes that you understand what I'm feeling about a certain situation. Now, what you can do is come to me and talk about it, and we can have an adult conversation. And you know, because I promise you, harding a picture is not that important to me. Now, me, what I use social media for is a lot different from a lot of people. I'm interacting with people purposely, building up the algorithm and interaction with folks so they can see the stuff that I post, so they'll be more willing to support what I got going on. And I promise you, I'm not out here harding people pictures looking for them to get in my inbox or vice versa. So that's just me. But I'm not saying that's what's going on with you, James, or T Will or somebody else. So I think you got to have that conversation and understand what a person is doing and why they're doing, and then you can make a determination on what you want to do. But it's not for me to dictate, because here's what I feel. And me and Tranquil T, we talk about this all the time. I want a person to freely be who they are in this relationship and let the chips fall where they may. If something that you're doing is bothering me and I bring it to your attention and we talk about it, is it for me to say, now that we talk about it, now you got to do what I tell you to do? You see what I'm saying? We get to the point, like, am I your parent or your guardian in that relationship, your authority? But at the same time, if it is something disrespectful and it's something that bothers me, then I will hope that it's one of those. If it's a serious violation, then I would hope that she wouldn't have done it anyway. Yeah, you know, to where it even became an issue.
But G, I agree with everything you just said, and I think that's why I said every situation is different. And I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm telling my wife what to do. No. Because I do want you to be yourself. I'm just saying, respect me, man. I just think in a respectable manner. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it on that level. Like, we understand, we know each other, so I'm not gonna do nothing to disrespect her and vice versa. So I agree with everything.
James' question: if it was Terry around the corner versus Denzel, yeah, that's different, bro. You better put no damn Terry on there.
All right. So now I got a question to Cookie and Deb.
Oh no, let's read this. Let's read this comment first.
There you go, Deb.
It's a good one. It says social media interactions are the equivalent to your significant other complimenting the opposite sex while y'all are out together in public. If they wouldn't openly interact to seeing that person in public, they shouldn't interact on social media in that manner. There's a level of respect that should be upheld at all times. This is from Jermaine White. Thank you so much for the comment. I like that. I mean, if you're looking at it at that perspective, if you ain't going to tell them, oh, you're cute, or it's weird because you can't walk up to somebody out in public and like, hard, you're hard, I'm a heart you. I like what I'm seeing right now. You can't do that. Huh?
I said they make stickers.
They make stickers.
Don't stick
You
no
know what?
sticker on no person. Don't do it. Do not do that.
What that dude say? I like you. Now walk away.
But I don't see it like he's saying it. It's just like it is very inappropriate to wear a bathing suit to work, but it's very appropriate to wear
Where
a
you work
bathing
at?
suit at the pool.
What do you work
I
at?
mean, I work at home, so I can wear a bathing suit to work. Hey, no, but the thing is it's all about just because we own a certain platform, you can do something on that platform that you can't do outside the platform. So it's okay to wear a two-piece bathing suit or a bathing suit period at the pool, but it's inappropriate to be walking down the street in the middle of the day in a swimsuit and there's no pool nearby. That's inappropriate. So and it's
Unless you're in Florida.
inappropriate. They do that in Florida. I mean, well, they over by the beach though. No, they do that over.
But I'm
by
just
the
saying, situations dictate. That's why I'm saying when you make a blanket rule like that, I think you got to look at the
Exactly.
situation and not say that the way I feel is the be all end all way to feel about a situation. Again, man,
Correct.
even to Jermaine, I understand where Jermaine's coming from, but I don't
Coming
necessarily
from, but I don't
agree
necessarily
with
agree
it. And my
because
point
of the
is
platform.
social media, what it's created is for people to interact. People share their stories, their life experiences, their accomplishments, a picture, and liking it just to like, hey, I see you and I support or I like what you. That's all it means. That's totally different from going up to someone in public and saying,
I like you. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can't do that.
So what's the difference between this like and this heart?
Well, you got more than just the like and the heart. The heart just means that you just it deserves more than a thumbs up. I really like this picture, heart. But the thing is, for me, I literally heart everything.
Right.
I don't just normally like. The only ones that I actually just like and put a thumbs up on for people I barely know. If I know you, you're getting a heart. I'm sorry. I don't know why I do that. I love it.
So go back to James earlier, like when you said, hey, if it's one of your frat brother, you said he got a picture here and he hearted your picture. You like, hey, bro, don't do that.
Man,
What was the? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking. Like, what, is that a? So if somebody hearts you, that means they gay?
No, that
he
doesn't.
said it's a man. He said it's a man law violation.
Yeah,
But that's my point to what T Will's saying. So you can't put that blanket rule on there, and then if that's the case, I shouldn't be hearting anything, right?
Or what if somebody is a funny person? They just like to laugh all the time. So they laugh at everything. Since you love everything, they laugh at everything. So if you feeling yourself and you post yourself, and if one of y'all post yourself in y'all two-piece bikini, and somebody come and laugh at it, that's a problem.
Yup.
I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. I'm ready.
That's that reaction that I was talking about. That's one standalone. Let me go over here and see who this is, and I might ask you what was funny about it.
What if he laugh and then hit you with a compliment like that thing be thangin'?
Nah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's that. But I'm just saying, like, you start a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start a business, all of us supporting us. We're your partners. And we come in there and heart, hey, James, man, hey, we loving that, dog. You know what I'm saying? You started that, something like that. I'm just saying that's coming from a dude perspective. I'm not saying that, hey, man, we this type, but hey, man, we love that. We support you, dog. We love that you're doing it.
And that's how I feel when I like people's pictures.
For me, I don't ever think that it's like gay or anything like that. Like, to me, I make fun of my friends when they do stuff like that because I feel like they're being like, I'll make fun of them for being all sensitive or all emotional. It's like, for example, like if I tell somebody happy birthday, bro, and they heart my post, like, we're being all sentimental because it's your birthday. Like,
hey, James don't heart posts. James don't heart up dudes' posts, trust me. Do you, James?
You might need counseling.
If somebody just had a kid or they going through something traumatic and they post about it and they survive or they came out of something or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, they posting their testimonial how they cancer free today after going through chemo for 6 months and they didn't think they were gonna make it and this and that. Yeah, I'm gonna love or I'm gonna care about that because like that's a different situation. Like, with me, is jokes and stuff on this side, but I think we also have to remember that a lot of people, social media isn't a big deal to some people, But to other people, some of the things they post are big deals because it's their real life. Because everybody like social media is not real life. But if you posting about your real life, that's a reflection of your real life. So if you going through something or your mom came out of a COVID ICU or something like that, that's real shit. It's totally different. So we can't just I think we have to get out of this fallacy like social media is just this fake thing that's beneath us. Because for some of us it's real, and let's be real about it. Some of us love kids that we've never met a day in our life.
Man, I got 2 kids right now.
Social media nephews and nieces. I'm so proud of your son, man. Like, and I've never met that little ninja in my life. And it's so many people. I've seen so many people, kids that I went to school with. I've seen them grow up on social media.
Yeah.
So act like social media ain't real. It's just this fake thing because like we can't see everybody every day in real life. And so that's the way. I remember when you graduated. Or I remember when you was in diapers. Like, cause we are really watching people grow up in real time. It's real.
Yeah, I agree with that part of it.
It's more appropriate to say that we take it too. I think we just sometimes people take it too serious. Again, so that's all I'm saying. You're right. There are some real issues.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. I say stuff all the time like, man, I'm not trying to have a Facebook conversation. And what I mean by that is I don't want to debate or argue about something pertaining to social media. That's stupid. We're not going to have a Facebook conversation. No.
Yeah.
All right.
There we have it.
I know. We had a good one today. This was a good little run on a Thursday. Y'all better come through.
Pulling up on a Thursday.
Hey. Well, that put something on our mind. That gave us something to think about. So we're going to go to a commercial. If y'all got something else to suggest to us, talk to us about, y'all still dropping in the comments, but we're going to click on over here to this commercial. This is how our bills get paid. I don't know that for real, but that's just what they say on TV. So I want to say.
Your success ain't gonna happen overnight. It may take a year, it may take 2 years, it may even take 10 years. For some people, it might take even longer than that. But one thing I do know, as long as you keep fighting and staying consistent, you will make it. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you gonna make it?
Creed. Step in that water, step in that water, step in that water. Yeah. You gotta be willing to go out and get it. You gotta dive in it, go and get it. Step in that water, step in that water, step in that water. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Shout out to Miracle's Closet. He in the DFW area now, but like I always say, you can always get you some merchandise if you jump online. If you're not in the DFW area, if you are going to get you a haircut and a t-shirt, and it look like he got a fancy wall in there you can sign if you come in there. So put your name on the wall. So thank you, Miracle, for your support. The commercial is jamming a little bit off of it.
Dope.
The water.
Well, we done had an amazing conversation, so we got to wrap up. They said it's some kind of game on. They supposed to be.
Yes.
But before we wrap up, my bad, I gotta do this. I want to say happy birthday to my son Aiden. He turned 11 years old yesterday. Shout out to Aiden.
Hey, heart for Aiden.
Hope he enjoyed his birthday party this past weekend, and I hope I get a refund on that sometime later.
They're doing the hearts like this now.
Happy birthday to my son Aiden. I love him very much.
Hey, Deborah J sending the heart out.
Aiden get a heart.
I know, right?
Then President Aiden get a heart for setting up Juneteenth. Y'all to throw us a shout out for him too. Setting up Juneteenth.
So our other Aiden's is just amazing everywhere over. So if you are here in the Texarkana area, I expect you to be at the parade come Saturday. He's still taking sign up. So Texarkana Aiden has organized the Juneteenth parade here. This is his second year doing it, y'all. And so don't think that it's just something small, like easy. The man done had to go to city council. He done had to go to city hall, get the permits, go talk to the people, get maps. It's hard work. And so if y'all watch my video, I done put it out there that we always talk about supporting the youth. This is the way to do it. It's more than just a word of mouth. So yeah, social media, share the post. I need you to get out there and do that too. But I also need you to get out here and be active in what's going on. I seen a post that said, we need big people to support the little people to make big things happen. And I was like, yes, that is absolutely true. So Saturday parade starts at 2. If you want to register, here's the contact information. Don't ask why his email say 2021. It's because that was the inaugural year. It's going to stay 2021. So 10 years from now, when he's still putting the parade together, it's still going to say 2021.
2021.
Okay? So that's, yes.
He said what he said.
We go get him a new one.
No, we keeping that. You got to keep the year established.
When he get the website built, then he gonna have a new one with the active website.
Maybe, but I still like it. I feel like you need to tell people when you started. We out here at 1865 and everything. Keep that 2021 because you made it pop then, baby. Keep that. But contact him. If you want to sign up, you can always go to Coach Cookie on Facebook. I got the link there. Easy to access. No excuses. Get on here and sign up.
Well, hey, there you have it.
Yes. So happy birthday, Aiden. Go other Aiden. Everybody in here doing big things. So what else we got coming up for the week? We got any other shows? We got any other things popping? What we got?
Man, we're taking a break from shows. It's time to celebrate Juneteenth. We did 4 shows this week, man. We've been busy. So we did the event in Vegas last week, so that was a big success. But man, just again, continue to support us. Big things coming for the podcast. And now it seems like we got COVID under control. We're about to get back out in these streets and do some things. So. I know, right?
Well, let me send a happy Father's Day to all our fathers on the panels, all your fathers out there, because we're not going to be doing a show on James. What's the point?
Here he go.
You don't want no acknowledgement?
Fathers don't get no respect. Just think, this is it's 3 things this weekend. We don't get nothing for ourselves. We got to share with Pride Month, with Juneteenth, and Father's Day. It's just messed up, man. Like, we don't get nothing for ourselves. We don't get nothing for ourselves. What comedians say is the 20th ranked holiday, and I can't name 19 other holidays.
Hey, so yeah, happy Father's Day.
Don't y'all buy y'all daddy no ties.
No,
we don't want no macaroni, nothing.
What about that tool set that got 200 pieces for $5?
Oh, no. Now, if that 200 for $2.99, that might be a good deal. Like,
then you better not fix nothing with it. That you're gonna break.
Fall apart. Trying to fix something.
Yeah. Hey, and here's another. I want to say what Deb said. You know, happy Father's Day to the fathers and the women who are being fathers.
Oh man,
you know, Gerard, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, Gerard. I just be feeling like let's hype up the men that are being daddies. Let's just let them have that day. We ain't even gonna get into that.
And that was for James. I want to see James go
on. And what every real daddy wants is a break. Only them part-time daddies want to be all posted up in the picture like, just let me know. And with my son, I'm with my daughter on Father's Day. Look at me, I'm a dad. Now, real dads that do it all the time. Hey, we need a break.
Right,
you want somebody to keep the kids, so you go kick back.
Put up your Cash App so people can send you some money, so you can go have a spa day. Okay, get you relaxed. All right.
Hey, well, hold up though. James don't need to be by himself. Put mine.
Hey.
I'm throwing in my bill too. Hey, if you gonna pay for one, you gonna pay for all.
Get into the podcast and not spread it.
You know what I'm saying?
Put up the podcast.
Yeah, just send it to the whole podcast. $.
We're going to take brothers for a spa day.
Yo, what's the count, G? Give him the count, G.
Yeah.
All right, I got it right here.
He pulling it up. He pulling it up. Get it together.
I'm not finna let King James enjoy all that Father's Day by himself.
No, better say that, T. Will.
Hey, he needs some help with that, man. We need to go and all of us get our backs rubbed, massages, face, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with heel scrub.
Say we can do that too. Just send it to the count.
Yeah.
James, do you get clear nail polish on your toes, man?
I don't get no polish, but I get them up though. I want everything.
Everything. You want a little bit of shine?
I want the towel. I want the towel wrap. I want the scrub. Let me pick something that smells good. The aroma in my water.
The orange is rubbing on there.
I want the bubble. I hope the massage thing going. I want it all. I ain't too. Hey, real men. Hey, fellas, real men get pedicures. Don't you be that old dude with the dusty feet, because you too hard.
They ain't dusty. They be looking like cracked up concrete. Why your feet like cracked up?
Michael with baby powder.
Yeah. So let's go to the parting thoughts. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Who up?
Yes.
Debbie
All right, parting thoughts. T. Will, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Oh man, gosh, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Treat people like you want to be treated. And that's it for me, man.
Okay. There you have it. Short and to the
Yes. It meant
Straight
something.
up.
And Debbie J, what you got?
Oh, love is a wonderful thing. When you find love, hold on to it, embrace it, endure it, and let it just flow. Just enjoy love.
Debbie got a boyfriend.
Sound like
It
experience.
sound like it.
Not time.
That sound like experience right there, boy. Ooh,
And she was like Pam on Mars. You know you ain't got no man.
It sounds like she's in love. James, what you got for us?
Hey, then, man, just happy birthday, Aiden. Happy belated birthday, Aiden. And good luck, and I hope this weekend is super successful for your Aiden. That's it, man. Everybody already know.
Yes. Okay, so my parting thoughts actually just changed because I got a message from somebody telling me to stop jacking up they quotes, what they said about the little people and the big people. So I had to go back and find it because I didn't have it together when I said it. And this coming from Mickey. This is where this came from. But she said the little people are doing big things, but they need big people's support. So I wanted to get that right. And that is absolutely true. We always hollering about the kids or our future again. So let's get behind them. And then I'm loving to see kids doing good things. My oldest baby started his first day of work today at his first job. So I'm over here like
awesome.
Where he
I
at?
think
So
he
we can
makes
go
more
support
than
him. Is it at a restaurant?
No, he is at a school. Actually at We Are Washington.
Hey, make $1, save $10.
Look, we need 50. And then you still can't spend that 50% that you're getting. But yes, he is putting it up. Mickey Jermaine said it sounded better the first time. I'm sorry. So what I said was good. But so shout out to both my kids. I am super proud of them. But we need grown folks that's willing to get behind them and push them. And then parents that's willing to let people help your kids. Like, don't be that parent that's like, don't nobody talk to my kid. Then when they grow up with nobody to help them, you wondering why. So let's do it. Let's do it.
So real quick, mine is this. If you're out here broken or damaged or from past trauma, it is absolutely your responsibility to heal. Now, it's good if you get some community around you to support you and encourage you, but it's absolutely your responsibility to heal and quit hurting other people. So that's not for anybody in particular, but you know, it hurts me past weekend just to see so many people hurting, but all these resources are out here, but nobody's taking advantage. Not nobody, it's not many people taking advantage.
You're gonna have to do a recap on that, man.
Yeah, so we got a show coming up on the Vegas event. Coming up.
Perfect. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, love. So thank y'all for joining us and for tuning in. Y'all have a good weekend. Do it for the culture.
Hey.
All right. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna celebrate the fathers. Don't send James Mill no money because we ain't get no money for Mother's Day. I'm gonna hate him. I'm gonna hate him.
Cookie, don't do
Let
that.
me be that person.
Y'all was getting diamonds.
Hey, look.
Stuff.
Next time we gonna have them to send it to the pot for you, all the mothers on the podcast. All right, so we'll
so we gotta wait all the way to next year.
Okay. It's Mother's Day every day though.
Is it? Is it really?
12 to 2.
Well, thank y'all for joining us again. Make sure you like, share, follow, and it ain't too late to go back and watch the beginning of the show. So if you missed it, jump back in there and watch it when it gets posted. Tell your mama them and your auntie them and your cousin them and always your haters them because they gonna be watching. They ass the one
They
watching
watch
them
you.
stories and ain't like or hard at nothing. That's their ass.
Exactly.
But make sure you tell them anyway. So love y'all. See y'all later.
Peace.
They the rawest new podcast, who want the smoke? Coming raw and uncut like who want this dope? Whatever you want, they for sure to cover the topic. From racial issues to fashion flies to cockpit. Y'all ain't never get it like this, cause they ain't never did it like this. We on our this the way the cookie crumbles for y'all. She gon' bring the inspiration to all. You know what's up with her. And this shit manifesting is a vision. And y'all gon' love TJ cause he the realest. From the heart of a mob, they the start of it all. You looking for a holler and holler at Gerard. The professor, not the lesson, coming at you with the lessons. Get your edge if you knowin' what's good for you. They educated, but they still keep it hood for you. Won't need another, this one here really do it for you.
Baby, look at the floor is yours. Yeah, baby, I'm on the floor is yours. If it come down to the floor is yours. Let me show you how pro the floor is yours. No, 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 the floor is yours. 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 The floor is
Yeah, T-Will. I'm at the James look like somebody old uncle that don't know how to use a computer and he like moving the computer around when the screen on him. But it's okay.
I was too busy talking.
See y'all later.